Greetings, everybody. I'm sorry this is on YouTube. There's some problem in terms of recording the video. The Canvas is saying it's not accessing my webcam. I've always found this recording videos within Canvas to be a challenge. I'm not sure why specifically. Anyway, Jim Mullooly, professor of anthropology at Fresno State. I've taken lots of online courses over the years, and every time I take one, my commitment is to bring at least one brand new technology into, the course I'm working on. And it's a strategy that's worked for me. I don't get overwhelmed with all the new tech, but I'm always continually adapting and shifting. Anyway, for this assignment, the three things that I have succeeded in was that area 3.1, all my materials for the course I'm talking about are free. They're accessible. They're online, and clearly findable and all that. Additionally, I provide a more than enough time to find them. For the first class, the first 2 weeks of material are already in the assignment. They're embedded within, they're hyperlinked through the syllabus, and they're actually hyperlinked through Canvas as well. So students already have multiple weeks of work right in front of them before they need to, go to the library, interlink or through JSTOR and download like a textbook or whatever it is, the different articles that we're using. Second area, 5.6 and 8, feedback and assignments is done in a timely fashion. And on top of that, all the assignments have multiple reminders. It's in the syllabus. It's in, more important than the syllabus, I've found, the due dates, when the assignment opens, when the assignment's due. All of that is clearly linked on my, on the calendar within Canvas, what we use. And I found that the students aren't even looking at the syllabus anymore, it seems like. So now that's kind of de rigueur, I found it's required. And also weekly video announcements, reminders. Thirdly, 8.1, 3, and 5, the course is accessible. The accessibility checker is always in the green. One thing I've finished working on as well this last semester was that all of the pictures in the PowerPoints that I use in some of my distance classes are explained. That's a new thing for folks. But it is a requirement. If there's an image in a PowerPoint, it needs to be blind accessible, as it were. So if it's not somewhere described, this is a picture of a smiling, whatever, it's inaccessible. So I've done that too. I'm proud to say. The areas I'm working on. Number 1.5, objective 1.5, the Code of Ethics. Is the Code of Ethics hyperlinked in my syllabus? Actually, at Fresno State, we are working on that. I'm a member of our Academic Policy and Planning Committee, and we're trying to streamline our honor code policies. There's about 5 of them, and they don't merely speak to students, following the rules, but faculty as well. If I'm using sources or lecture notes from somebody else, I should be citing that, or textbook quizzes, from the book author. That should be made clear as well. And so, so I'm working on both sides of this in terms of a faculty wanting it and a policy committee helping arrive at it, to provide it. 2.3 is another area. That's about assignments that are clearly explained. And I do that. I clearly explain them. That's clear. But what I don't do is link that back to the learning objectives, the rationale as to why the heck am I doing this in the first place. And that's something I always state to students in synchronous opportuniunities. I'll tell them, challenge me. Anything you're doing in here, if you think it's silly, we'll change it if you can convince me of that. But what I've never thought to do is build those rationales into the actual syllabus and embed them within the courses. Most students won't read that level of it, but at least it'll be there. Finally, the last one, 2.4, rubrics. I don't have rubrics for all my assignments. I know some people are even moving away from rubrics. You don't want to rubric, everything. But for me, I'm thinking I want, at the very least, examples of A papers, for students for all of the assignments I have, if not an actual rubric. Thank you. I look forward to the rest of this course.